Hello everyone. Today we're going to learn about the collective nouns. You might not know it, but you encounter collective nouns in everyday speech. And collective nouns stands for a group of people, animal or things. Collective nouns are even sometimes called group nouns. A collective noun is often followed by of plus a plural noun. For example, a bunch of flowers. So you can see here a collective noun is often followed by of and the plural noun flowers. So you can see here a collective noun flock is often followed by of plus the plural form of this particular noun, seagull. It's seagulls. So again, another example, you can clearly see a set of tools. So set becomes a collective noun and it is often followed by of plus the plural form of tool or plural noun of a plural form of this particular noun, tools. So now let us see some of the collective nouns which have different meanings and different application. So you can see when we use a herd, we use it for a group of herbivore animals. So herbivore means those animals who feed on plants. And another collective noun, that is pack, we use it for a group of canine animals such as wolves or dogs. Sometimes it's also used to describe playing cards, like a pack of cards. So pack is also a collective noun which is most generally used as for a group of canine animals. Okay, flock. Let us see this collective noun. Flock is used for a group of birds, but also used to describe some small woofed animals. Example, sheep or goats. Swarm. We have often heard about this particular collective noun, a swarm of bees. It is used for a group of insects. Now, have you ever heard about this particular word, group? It is also a collective noun. In general term, it is used to describe people, places, things and animals. This particular word crew, it also denotes a group of workers or aircraft personnels, a crew of sailors. Some examples are a crew of sailors. Now, let us look at this particular collective noun, that is a choir. It is a large organized group of singers, a choir of singers. Especially you get this choir in schools. Mob. It is also a collective noun and it is used to describe angry or unruly group of people. There was a mob in the street. A mob attacked the police officer. Some of the examples are like so. A group of people who work in the same place. Staff. A group of people who work in the same place. Next is board, a group of personal people. Example, a board of directors. Next we have bunch. Most commonly used collective noun is bunch. Is usually a group of smallish objects such as grapes, keys, flowers. A bunch of grapes, a bunch of keys, a bunch of flowers, but usually we say a bouquet of flowers. But yes, in a collective sense, in a smallish objects, because flowers also come in the smallest object, so that's why we can use bunch, a collective noun bunch, for flowers as well. Series is also another collective noun which is used to discuss movies or events that follow one after another. So once you are familiar with these words, you will notice that they are used in a variety of situations. Now, let us see some of the exercises that we can relate to using collective nouns. Marbles, books, keys were just a few of the things in the pile of objects in his drawer. So which of these do you think is the correct answer? Well, the correct answer here is books, because it is relating to pile. So it's a collective noun here. Okay. So next one, the sheep gathered in a flock to ward off the hunters. So now, what do you think, or which do you think is your collective noun? I think it is flock. Okay, and it is relating to sheep, which is a herbivore animal, as we have discussed it earlier. And sheep is also a woofed animal, so that's why we generally use flock for sheep. Okay, some collective nouns for people, animals and things. So we will be learning about some uncommon collective nouns for these nouns. So a dash of men, a band of men, a dash of actors, a cast of actors. I hope everybody knows this and you're familiar with this particular collective noun. A dash of librarians, a stack of librarians, because we use stack for books also. A dash of judges, a sentence of judges. Very unique and very interesting collective noun, because judges usually give sentences. Okay, so a dash of girls, a bevy of girls, bevy or bevy. A dash of smokers, we say a hack of smokers. Next, for animals, a dash of gulls, a colony of gulls. A dash of hens, I hope everybody knows this, a brood of hens. Next, a dash of birds, very easy. We have all learned this in our 3rd standard. A flight of birds. Next, a dash of cubs, a litter of cubs. These two we have learned in our junior classes. A dash of dogs, a kennel of dogs, because the dogs lives in a kennel, so accordingly. A dash of bears, a sloth of bears. So we are finished with animals. Now let us see about the things. A dash of cakes, a batch of cakes. Next, a dash of milk, a bottle of milk. Next, if you know any other collective noun for these, let me know in the comment box. A dash of rice, a bowl of rice. A dash of soda, a can of soda. A dash of tea, a cup of tea. And last, a dash of milk, a cartoon of milk. So friends, my students or my dear learners, if you know any of these collective nouns besides these, so let me know in the comment box. And bye, see you in the next lesson.